Welcome to Quill Sword Blogcast. What else is wrong with BRICS? All three of you following this blog, thanks so much, by the way. We're probably wondering if the enlargement of BRICS matters, especially after I just got through dismissing BRICS as a potential challenger to the US dollar. In a word, no. In a much longer word, giggle. Okay, let's start with the elephant in the room. Saudi Arabia. Give me a sec, I can't do this with a straight face. Yes, Saudi Arabia has all that oil. We don't need them any longer, but our allies do, so yeah, it's kind of important. Kinda. The Saudis are in deep trouble. Their entire economy is built on oil, and oil doesn't last forever. After 70 years of non-stop pumping, some of those wells are bound to be running dry. That's not catastrophic on its own. The problem is that the House of Saud stays in power by buying off the people. Saudi Arabia is the world's biggest welfare state. When the cash cow dies, how are you going to stay in power? Peter Zion correctly points out that the Saudis are also totally dependent on the U.S. for their defense, and that they are skittish about how committed the U.S. is to their protection. I disagree with him that this is the major driver, but it's certainly a big part of why the Saudis are butting up to China, Russia, and even Iran. I think, however, that the major driver is the need to keep their bank account balance to continue to buy their way into power. It's not that important. Either way, Saudi Arabia isn't the power broker it once was, and it is extremely unlikely to be a power broker in BRICS. A spoiled brat, that they can cover well. The Saudis bring cash and attitude to the table. Their cash is no longer limitless, and their attitude is as annoying as ever. BRICS is welcome to them. Next up, the United Arab Emirates. Basically the Saudis with less money. These are the idiots that took Dubai to the heights of tourist destination and managed to turn it into a tourist trap without the beer. Kind of sad, but not significant at present. Everyone's favorite, Iran. Bookmakers are taking bets on how long any alliance with both Saudi Arabia and Iran in it can last. Let's just say they aren't giving good odds for anything long term. Iran wants to rule the Middle East, and it is pretty much broke. Also, it needs Russia to supply it with military goodies, and nuclear know-how would be a big bonus. Iran hasn't been a reliable partner since the revolution. BRICS is going to end up a soap opera or a kindergarten. Argentina! Inflation at 113%. You heard that right. 113% as of 8/27/23. They want a nice bank that will give them unlimited loans and not expect them to pay those loans back. Argentina is what happens when landed gentry marry socialism. Only Nazis moved to Argentina, and even they don't do that anymore. Argentina only brings the fact that it's a nation state to the table. Hysterically, BRICS wants to generate its own currency, while the Argentine people are dollarizing as fast as they can get their hands on dollars. Egypt. Too many people, too corrupt a government, and too food dependent. Egypt is a tourism dependent economy and would be doomed already if they didn't have the pyramids. The U.S. wouldn't let them blow up Ethiopia's dam, so they're hoping BRICS will be more supportive. It's like going to your AA meeting on Saturday night at the local bar. Now, they'll get supported all right into something stupid. Finally, Ethiopia. Remember that dam I mentioned? Yeah, that's all Ethiopia has going for it right now. Personally, I have a soft spot for Ethiopia, but they are 20 years from being an asset to anybody. BRICS is more likely to pull Ethiopia under than to lift them up. I suppose that just means BRICS will live up to its name.